Hello again, this is David with entry number 117, coming at you again in the lovely Honam area of Gangnam. Um, very. I'm coming at you today, if you can't tell, in a park. If we look over there, there's some like jungle gym or adult exercise equipment, as well as directly behind me, as well as over there, over there. So, I wanted to talk about today. I'm gonna sit down. I wanted to talk about um, kind of the golden rule and why it is so hard to do something as simple as live by the golden rule. Why is it so difficult for us as humans to kind of be nice to other people? Why is it a challenge to kind of not be selfish? We live in the 21st century, a time where um, food and resources have never been more accessible. Not available, but I think accessible is the better word. Um, why is it such a challenge for us to be good, to be kind, to be just decent? Just decent. Why is that such a challenge for us? And I've been walking for about 30 minutes and trying to think of a reason. And I think with the accessibility and the plentiful nature of resources and money and things like that, it calls into question a sort of tenet or pillar of humanity's kind of um, core being. Are we good people? Are we born good, or are we born, I wouldn't say bad ever, but are we born flat? You know, is the scale, well, when we're born as babies, tilted to the positive side, or is it just on the dead center pin? And the more I think about it, the more I feel like it is within our nature as humans to be, well, I think, to answer the first question, I think it is we're born centered. We're not born good, we're born centered. That doesn't mean bad, it just means we're not born thinking of everyone else before ourselves. By the definitive rules of nature, we can't think about other people when we're babies because we're selfish because we have to be. A baby can't feed itself. A baby can't defend itself. It requires some kind of parental figure to give them that support. By definition, by the fact that you're watching this means that someone out there cared enough about you to put you before themselves. Now, once we get past the age of like once we get past the age of 9 or 10, and we kind of begin to realize there's more out there than us, where do things turn to the point where we lose focus that things shouldn't be more, or things should be directed more towards others than ourselves? Where's that tipping point? Where's that turning point? And I don't know. I don't know. And I've been thinking about another point for a while, is that we're not inherently, there's no reason, or, oh no, sorry. Inherently, I think humans, regardless of culture, race, ethnicity, we want to find problems. Not necessarily solve problems, but we want, is inherent humans, inherent quality of being human, is that we look for problems and just pick at them. Pick at them. If we look at, I think if we look at any kind of ancient mythology, be it Greek, Roman, Aztec, Egyptian, Chinese, we find that people in these stories look or find themselves in problems and have to deal with them. Now I know that's also a parable for basically how your life works, but if we go into literature, if you go into your own anecdotal history, how many people or how many times have you heard, money doesn't buy happiness? Why? Why doesn't it buy happiness? Shouldn't it? Um, if you're comfortable, why? If people become comfortable, why does it always seem like people who should be happy aren't happy? And how come sometimes it seems that people who shouldn't be happy are happy? These are questions that I ponder. Another saying we have in at least in California or the U.S. No, in the U.S. Sorry, not California, but in California we have it too. But it's a nationwide saying that with more money comes more problems, and why? I know why, like on a micro level, but on a macro level, why? I think it is an inherent quality that we search for problems and that we try and we're never happy. Why does someone who has a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, a wonderful job, why does it seem like they're the ones who are most susceptible to extramarital affair or some kind of like white collar crime? Is it the fact that their perfect life creates a better foil for their downfall? Is it because that we like to relish in other people's unhappiness? Is that a human quality? These are things that I don't know, but I think that it's a big issue, and I'm not sure how to address that yet, or how to answer it correctly yet, but these are problems that I've been thinking about, and why is there not an acceptable answer yet? Why is there not a sort of ultimate lesson that we've learned in our 2 million year history or whatever? Why? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. So, I don't know, just some musings for today. Thanks for watching. It's about 22 degrees Fahrenheit here, so quite cold. Not snowing yet, but definitely cold. And I really have come to notice that in extreme temperatures, battery life, like on the phone I'm using recording this, tends to drop significantly. Because this phone was getting like 2 days easy, and I'd just be at like 40% battery. And now it's like 1 day of like mild use, and I'm done. Like it's at 10 or 15%. So, yeah, it's crazy stuff. So the cold is a big factor. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, I'd like to know about the things I talked about earlier, just because I think it's really interesting, and it is a big question for a lot of people. So thanks for watching. Entry number 116. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Sunday. Hopefully I'll get coffee. We'll see. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.